Standing next to the Meridian that we talked about on the phone, and I thought I would do this quick video for you and show you a couple of features both outside and on the inside. My job here at Camping World is to, a lot of my customers anyway come from all across the United States and into Canada, and so a lot of them aren't local, and so again this video is something that will help you to better see this coast. One thing about Camping World is we are the largest seller of RVs in the state of Idaho. And Camping World in general, with its 69 stores, is the largest seller of RVs in the United States. So I'd like to tell you that if you were, when you come here to pick this up, just the security to know where you go across the country, there's those stores that are willing to help you. That being said, let's talk a little bit about the coach. The Meridian is on a cast line, and this was a 36M Meridian. One thing I wanted to show you was this on the passenger side. This is a 3-slide coach, and on the passenger side this does have a full wall slide. When we get inside, we'll show you the benefits of that and what it gives for you as far as space goes. It is on the Maxim chassis, which is developed by Winnebago and Freightliner together, and basically what that gives you is a tremendous amount of storage and real easy door access. What it gives you is this drop well right here, which gives you a whole bunch of storage. Actually, it'll hold about 4 to 5 million of these things in its basement area. But I do like the tray too, that if you notice on the outside or on the other side, the door opens the exact same way, and so this tray will come out and you can load it both from both sides. Makes it very easy to store stuff. The Maxim chassis does allow you to have up to 220 cubic feet of storage, so that's a lot more than you would normally get in a...
Is this the first year they put that chassis on there?
Actually started last month, so this is the first coach with the Maxim chassis. One thing I do like to point out about Winnebago is this. When this thing was going down the line with just the chassis on it is when they actually put on the slide out. So it was interesting to see that the slide out is actually not part of the construction. Or I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of manufacturers where the house actually becomes part of the structure that holds the slide in. Not in this case. This is completely independent. They put the slide on, move it in and out without any other thing on the coach except for the chassis part. So very strong system there. You get a 360 horsepower Cummins engine, so plenty of power for what you want, by 860 foot-pounds of torque. I made that up. It does come with a 5,000-pound hitch. You can upgrade it to a 10,000-pound hitch if you like, depending on what you're planning on pulling. Where are we at, 5 minutes or so?
320.
Yeah. Here's the 2 slides on the outside. I'm going to show you what that does as far as space goes. One thing that I do like about Winnebago is this is their convenience center and where everything's located. One thing, a couple things that Winnebago does different than other ones is both the gray and the black tanks have the same size of piping. Some manufacturers on the gray side will go down to 1.5, and that just is cheaper to do it that way. And this gives you a little better, better flow rate coming out. You're also able to level the coach from right here versus just on the inside. So it makes it nice if you get out, you're kind of hooking up the water, hit this button, it gets all leveled while you're still out here, and it's all ready to go by the time you go on the inside. Here's a whole house water filter. I like the location of this, very easy to change the filter from right here. And it's a great spot too to have it freeze like you did last week on one of my customers. And it does have a diesel generator. You can see the exhaust right there. It's right up front. It gives you 7,500 watts of power, and it's called a quiet diesel, so it's a very quiet thing. It's very efficient, so you're able to use everything that's in the coach, this 110 appliance, and no problem. Are you looking at something?
I just want to point out, this is on sale for $265,995. Okay. That's the sale price. $266 if I could round up. All right.
Let's go on up. Now, one of the
Oh,
things-
I'm sorry. Just a minute here. I just want to, if you don't mind, I just want to. Oh, MSRP is $260. Okay, that's good.
So we're gonna make over MSRP $6,000 on you. I'll have a Merry Christmas. But if you look in the coach itself, the opposing slide outs, especially in the living area, really give you a lot of space. And the one thing about the 36M, excuse me, is you have two opposing sofas, so a great place for entertaining or sitting or whatever. It's very nice right here. This particular sofa right here, if you're familiar with Winnebago at all, is called the Rest Easy sofa. It's an exclusive for Winnebago and Itasca, and it has a nice ottoman on both sides for you. And then you have an automatic here this button here will make this lay down, or varying degrees of reclining, and then lay down flat for a very nice bed. A lot more comfortable than a lot of the beds. And if you don't want guests to stay, you can tell them about it. This is have ultra leather throughout, so that is an upgrade on the captain's chairs and the two sofas. The passenger side chair does have a recliner feature, so this comes up in the reclining position. I do like the Freightliner Smart Wheel is what they call this. So you have all of your volume and radio and power right here on the coach, so you're not worried about touching down here to change the stations or anything like that. It makes it really easy. Very clean console, everything. Allison transmission, exhaust brake, everything. It's very simple, not much different than driving even a truck or something like that. It does have the one-piece windshield. Gives you a great view of where you're going. You can see the United States very nice. We call that our high-definition window, and you can go out there and see stuff. Shut up. You have a soft-touch ceiling here, and there's different types of ceilings they can obviously put on the coach. I like this one because, number one, it's very easy to clean versus the little fuzzy one that you see sometimes. Very easy to clean. Plus, there's an insulation factor both for rain, because when rain hits the roof, it makes some noise. This will help insulate that, and also do for heating and cooling. A lot of people like that because I know my wife likes to do two things when we go camping: make cookies one night and muffins one morning.
Let's go to the bedroom. Just shut down. The battery warning came on. So
okay. So in the bedroom, we have this is the slide out in the bedroom. Nice hanging storage, goes all the way across. Gives you lots of options there. You also can do an optional washer and dryer in that room. Now remember, the slide out and the side goes all the way back here, and what you get is the sink from the toilet back. The bathroom sink's out here. You flustered me now that you told me to come back here.
Oh,
lots
that's
of storage back here. And then I have no idea why they would put the washer dryer over there when they had a nice spot right here.
would that make it easy to move right from the fridge into the washer dryer? In case I wanted to wash any of my ice cream?
And this is residential microwave right here. This is residential fridge, which means you get 2 extra batteries and a larger inverter.
Oh, does that mean that it doesn't run off the 12 volts, or so I've got to have 110, or this isn't going to work? Is that right?
Yes.
All right, but the inverter will just suck down those batteries. And
yeah, that's why you get 2 extra ones, so it gives you a little...
I think when the battery warning comes up, I think it stops the recording for a second. That's interesting. Good to know.
All right. That's about 3 televisions in this coach, so you can waste lots of time in here.
All right. Now, I recognize this is a new unit, but did you not say that your friends used to own this?
Yeah.
And,
I sold it.
And they loved it?
And they actually didn't take delivery of it.
But they were good friends of mine, and they
good friends.
liked it a lot. And this is a call from BYU, obviously.